should be live in a second here. All right, you're good.
We're on?
We are on, I hope.
All right, good enough.
Yeah.
I'm in here 10 seconds. There's already one calling in fuck up, which is good.
What'd I do?
You have a Milton's copy here.
What do you mean? I haven't even touched
Obviously,
it.
you talked to Bill. The company closed yesterday. They're shut down, Milton's. I guess some guy went in there and took like $700,000 worth of free clothes. They actually shut down. They've been around for how long?
A long
40
time.
years?
Oh my God, long time.
Gone.
This is breaking news that I was
Gone.
unaware
Chickens are
of.
being murdered.
Oh.
Clothes. I mean, it was honestly one of the three most disgusting displays I've ever seen at Milton's. And
So many myths.
I went there with John Dennis. I guess in the history of Milton's before this, if you talk to Jerry, the Dino one is legendary. The other guy who I have met a few times and has always been very nice to me. He's an old. He played at BC and then the NFL, was on WEI for years. Is Fred Smirlis, who would just go in there like on a Tuesday with nobody and just like go in there and just take a shitload of clothes.
Really?
Yeah. So now you have Fred Smirlis and Chris Klemmer.
No, I took 2 shirts.
That is Dave. That is not
2.
correct, Dave.
Oh,
that is
I'm
definitely
thinking 4, right? Minimum. We didn't get to see everything.
That's a lie.
that is
Because we
definitely
were socializing.
You guys
He
saw
wasn't.
them bag
that's
the
the other thing.
shirts.
Like Chris really schmoozed it. He's just there. He's on a mission.
I thought he was a sales guy, by the way. Like,
I know that's a good point. Like you must have been an awful salesman.
It was very adequate.
Yeah, I mean, one of the worst small talk I've ever seen.
Sorry, I was good. Very, very normal, very comfortable conversation.
God, Jesus. I thought of that too. I was like, oh, what kind of sales guy were you? Like if you took somebody out, like let's just say Milton's was a client, right?
Yeah.
So you took Bill. You went in there. You took Bill out for lunch. Are you a hard sell? Are you a soft sell?
Yeah.
Are you a no sell? Are you just drunk? What's going on?
Drunk? No. You asked them.
How much later did Chris show up than you guys?
15?
Yeah, I'd say 15.
That's not true. You guys say so many lies.
Half hour after me, I will say that.
Maybe. Oh, I don't know. You left here and I.
Why did you have to stay?
I didn't know what was going on with Mike. I don't know how Mike was getting there.
Dave, you took him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So, there's no mystery.
I don't know if Dave maybe needed
How
me
long
to
did
take
that
him. Dave
process
was really
take?
busy in there. I didn't want to bother him.
That process would take 3 seconds. Dave, do you want me to drive?
Well, Dave was
no.
busy. He was getting the show up.
I thought he was going to
Busy?
follow.
You can't talk in his headphones?
Yeah. I thought he was following me. That's what I thought was happening. Yeah.
What was this? Night? You needed directions to get there?
I don't know the roads around here. I don't know what's going on. I'm driving
The
these
movie
back
theater,
roads.
There's a movie theater right there. You know that area.
I've been to that movie theater once.
All right, anyway. So, just defend the chicken.
Same price as your steak salad. To the penny.
It was unbelievable.
To the penny. $19.50.
How much was it? You looked at the price?
Yeah, I did before I ordered it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
So this wouldn't happen. So I have ammunition for when I come in here.
It's not even the price. It was just the size of it. It was a
Why don't
massive piece of chicken.
It was insanely large. I don't.
And you also eat. You also do cut weird.
Well, we're sitting all around that. We're sitting in it.
What
We're
does it matter
sitting
if
in
it's
a
a
booth
round
that's like
table
a
or a
circle.
booth? What does that have to do with how you're
Because I don't want to elbow you. I don't want to elbow.
If you noticed, I was basically like half off the chair.
You were very far.
Yeah, I was not near anybody. I would never sit in the middle. I was so annoyed. I don't.
Why would you be annoyed?
I will say. No, I'm not blaming you on this. I'm saying I don't like those. When I went to use the bathroom, I came back and you guys were already there.
Right.
I hate those fucking things. I hate them.
That's good to know for the future.
What do you mean?
Like, not to get a booth.
Well, who likes them?
I don't mind the booths, but
With
we
like-
were just too
with like
crammed.
5 guys. sitting
Yeah,
around?
that was
4
too
guys.
many
What was
people.
it?
Yeah.
Five.
Guys sitting around. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Where did you
yes.
guys sit last time? Because last time you had 2 more people than you had this time.
We sat at I had a chair, but we sat at a booth like that, and there were a couple of chairs.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
You had a chair?
Yeah. I think so. I think there were like 2. I think that's the way it was. It was that one, like, yeah, I think.
I don't think so. I think we were in a booth and we had 3 to a side. It was just a
Oh,
different.
really?
It
Maybe,
was
I
more
don't know.
comfortable. There was a little more space.
I
Yeah.
don't know why. So you wanted the booth?
I didn't want it. That's where they took us.
Yeah,
And
they sent us right there.
I think Bill led the way there. I think. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know.
They placed us there. We didn't have a lot of options.
Fine. Whatever. It's fine. That piece of steak was very small, by the way, but it was good. Very small piece of steak. It's protein, though.
They put all their funding into the giant chickens over there.
Chicken
I guess.
was enormous. It was like it lasted Wade Boggs the entire 88 season.
I was shocked. It's
crazy.
I don't control the portions there, so I
understand, but
can't
like,
speak to that.
But you didn't even like remark on it. You just went right to work.
Yeah, acting like that was normal was
Yeah,
strange.
that was strange.
What am I gonna say?
Just like, wow, it's a big piece of chicken. I mean, I think that would have been an interesting conversation piece.
I mean, like a carnival.
You could
where
have
they have,
started
like,
that
the sticks of
conversation.
Chicken.
well, it was your piece of chicken. I don't want to step
you
on
can
your
still
chicken.
comment on it. It's fine.
And I didn't say that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do like. I think I was walking up there. I'm getting 4 messages from the CEO of the company.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. I mean, not for you. It's not for me. It's fine.
Sorry, Dave.
No, she's gonna sue you, I think, for those phone calls yesterday and for your mansplaining. What were we saying? Oh, so I think I was walking with you, Chris, up there. I do feel bad. Mike is so blind now.
Yeah.
He was like banging into, because when you walk up and I don't want to do it because Mike does get defensive, and I understand it because he's like, "What do you? Okay, I'm blind." He's going to do that whole thing, which I understand. And he is blind, and is it his fault? Is it not his fault? I'm not here to litigate that. Whatever it is,
Can't imagine it's his fault.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? He molested his brother. That's well known now. So when you go from Milton's, you cross the street, and if you're going to, what's it called, Seasons 52?
Yeah, that's right.
So you go up like a little strip of, like a sidewalk almost, with stores on the right, when you're going up there. And they all have, like whatever, like signs in front,
like outdoor sign
off.
it. Yeah. And plus, there's random like light posts and stuff too.
Right.
And
it was literally like Mike hit every single one.
Yeah.
It was perfect storm. I felt bad, but I was like,
did you know that? I'm blind also.
The poor guy, like I actually, if I could feel bad for him, I would. If I had the capacity to feel bad for Mike, I would.
That's why I asked. We had an issue where, not an issue, but like it was a snowbank where we parked one day, and I said, "Do you want me to help you?" And he said, "No." But then situations like that happen, and you feel like you should help him.
Well, he's a cane though, but I also don't want him to be like.
Yeah, but
I don't want him to feel like, "Hey, Mike, let me help." Like, I don't think he wants to be really helped.
I think we're past that. Like we see him every day, right? We see him twice a
But
week.
I have no relationship with him. Like I wouldn't hold his arm ever. If there was like a volcano, remember Jordan Spieth a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Remember that shot he had to hit?
Yes.
If Mike was walking to that, I would not. I had to hold his arm and turn him around or have him die. I just couldn't touch him. I don't like touching people, other than like my family. I don't want to touch him.
But you want to say like, "Hey, watch out for that pole right in front of you."
I do and I don't.
No, you looked over at me and you gave like a half smile.
It was funny because it was like watching a silent movie almost. Like it was just like it was like Charlie Chaplin or something. But I feel bad. Like he's so. I don't know. I wish he could fix it or something. I guess he's not. I guess he's not particularly aggressive about that. But that's his own choice.
Well, I don't think he can fix. I forget how blind he is because he's.
Well, you saw him like. Oh, you weren't there. Well, actually, you weren't there. You were stopping to get some gas. Is that what it was, Dave? On the way to the.
No, he just flat out admitted he was going to get a drink.
You got a drink.
I did. I went to go get a drink.
What drink did you get?
It's got a soda. I was so thirsty.
So thirsty.
I was really thirsty.
Water. You had soda during the show.
No, I didn't.
You? Oh, you didn't. Do you have one today?
Yeah.
You're so thirsty.
I was really thirsty.
Just have a glass
Well, I'm
of water.
dehydrated from the drinking the night before, so I'm just very thirsty.
We had lunch like a half hour later.
I know. I was really thirsty. I'm like, I'm going to go run and get a soda. I come back, and you
I've
guys
run
tell me I'm
marathons
like an
before.
hour
I've
late.
not been that thirsty. Jesus. But I feel bad. So Bill comes over and says hi to Mike, and he puts his hand out. And then like Mike sees it for a second, like at the very end. And by then, Bill's already like 3 feet away. And Mike puts his hand up. Bill puts his fist out. And he walks up. It's just like, you got to feel bad for the guy.
But we're really overanalyzing.
No, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but situationally, like it wasn't.
No, but it's just, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's his life.
Yeah, I know.
I just realized it kind of stinks. I hadn't really given that much thought the last couple of years, but it can't be good. It can't be pleasant.
Yeah.
But doing the game yesterday, he had to do it all by memory. I was actually pretty impressed. The game was terrible, but I was impressed by him being able to remember all those things. That's
you should call or email what's his face that podcast and just send that game as an example of a bad podcast. They can react to it. You can be their guest.
Oh, right.
If I were you, I would do that personally. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, overall it was fine. And we had a great time in Milton's. And how nice are they? Jeez.
Great. This is Milton's. This is one of the 9 items apparently according to you that I got.
Yes.
One of the 2 items I actually got, but
good.
Very
Excellent.
comfortable.
Okay. When are you heading south?
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning. Okay. So you're flying down Tuesday. Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. And then, all right. Well, anything new on your end, Dave, with any of the Mississippi stuff around me? So we're a week away now. We're a week out. A week from today is,
yeah,
well into the first round of the Masters.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Talked to Mercedes from La Mariposa yesterday. She's ready, raring to go, so she's good.
It's not heavy on onions, right? Did you make that clear? I mean, I feel like I might have to eat dinner before this because I'm nervous.
You were all excited for the food there.
I know, but I'm worried that it's going to be at that point, if it's a bad dinner and I'm trapped, then it's like 8 o'clock.
Are you there Friday?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, I would say probably not.
I was going to say you could get dinner there Friday, but.
So what do you? Friday you going to the Masters?
Thursday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hang out as far away from this area as you can.
I mean, I don't know what am I going to do Friday? Hang out with the Minifans?
Come make a cameo appearance on Mike and the Minifans. We'd love to see you.
Okay, well, maybe I will. Who knows? Who's to say?
Great.
Who's to say? What did Mercedes have to say other than that?
She's just ready to go. She said, anything you guys need, let me know. And I said, yeah, we're good to go. I'll be there to set up early, and that's it. She's closing the restaurant to the public at 6:30, so we'll probably start around 7:30 is the goal.
6:30, 7:30, and there's a bar there, right, or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good for you, Chris. And it's good for the Minifans. Are going to be tanked. I heard Minifans going who only have tickets to this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone DM me about that. Could they just show up? And I
mean, it's America. You can't go in. I mean,
Yeah.
like these people paid for a ticket. You didn't. What am I don't. What kind of attitude is that? Somebody asked you?
Yes.
No, you can't go. You can go like only walk around Magnolia and Macomb and go see a movie with Chris or whatever. You can do that, but I can't
Park outside. You might get a glimpse of Kirk Minihane. Who knows?
It's pretty exciting.
Who knows?
I don't know. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
All right. What else is going on?
You were in another zone on the dozen last night. You were a little upset last night.
Well, I mean, let's be honest about this. Jeff D'Lo is a friend of mine, okay? And I've counseled him over his mental health. I've helped him grieve over the death of his father, which we've heard about time and time again, with countless posts and video tributes. You'd think this guy was, FDR or something. And, I have historically not been a question complainer, but I think anybody who's being reasonable would say the two niche questions yesterday. I'm not a fan of, I don't know the American situation comedy Sex and the City, which was on home box office for a long time.
Right, yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall and
Kristen
my friend
Davis.
Cynthia Nixon and Kristen Davis. But it seems like people are saying to me that like that is a pretty famous part of that show, that particular episode.
They knew the answer right away.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, that's you remember the item someone used sexually.
Yeah, I think that's
Especially
more of
like a religious item. It seems very specific.
more of a grabber than Mark James, who was the partner when Fred Couples and Raymond Floyd, who I knew he played with in that match in '91. Because Jeff texted me last night late and said, "Did you know he played with?" I said, "Yeah, Ray Floyd," but I didn't know. But that's okay. But I'm not. It's okay if you say it's your niche category. You say it's Fred Couples. They ask you a question.
It was Mark James.
I mean, that is a fucking horseshit. And I never complain about questions. That is fucking horseshit. Fucking horseshit question.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I stand by that. Like it was not. It was the two questions were. Jeff treats me because I'm the best player in the league on a different level than the other players. I don't think that's fair. But complaining is going to get me. It's a one-way ticket to Nowheresville. So I'm not going to get in the train.
Let's get this game over with, please.
I might jump in front of it, but I'm not getting on the train. Meanwhile, I had like 9 points in the game.
Yes.
It totally checked out mentally during that game too, and would have had more points. I knew that there was a Sky Dome. If you heard the last question, I said AL East. I knew it.
Right.
And as always, I for some reason I have a weakness for Rico Bosco.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because I like Rico.
But you knew it was Skydome.
No, I didn't know
he
it,
said
but
Oakland. But you know how old that stadium is in Oakland. You know that.
Not really.
you
But
do.
for all I know, they redid it in like 80. I don't know. I don't really know.
But you knew Skydome. You said AL East. I'm like, oh, Kirk Skydome.
Well, in my head, I was thinking, I think of Joe Carter hitting that home run, right? So I'm thinking, how old is a Sky Dome at that point? Was it 89 or 90?
And you remember when it opened? It was like a huge deal.
But I didn't know if it was 89 or 90, though.
Right.
I thought maybe it opened in 90. So I had, and the other one was, I was thinking Jim Tomei, but I knew, if you said to me who was the Indian second baseman, I would have said Roberto Alomar that year. So I think was traded for Carlos Baerga. Is that wrong or
no, he was not traded for Carlos Baerga, but
replaced him,
Baerga was
right?
traded to the Mets. But
Okay.
but
Alomar played for the Mets later, right?
he did. He traded a year or 2 years after that because the question was 99.
Alomar's part of a huge trade at some point, wasn't he?
Well, he's part of that huge Joe Carter trade.
That's what it was. It was San Diego, right?
Yeah, it was
okay.
McGriff. And,
Right. I remember I was in school that day, in high school.
That was a huge trade.
Huge trade. So I knew that, and I didn't. So it could have been even, I had the great strategy in the back and forth round of just naming presidents because I know they always win, and they kept Enrico.
Well, and the other side was saying like random stuff, like Idris Elba was like the time man.
Is that
of
what
the
they
year.
said? I don't know.
They said
Well,
twice.
I heard that. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
maybe,
Like, what's happening?
He had some good years. I don't know. It's possible.
I mean, I like him on The Office and all of it.
That was, I mean, you didn't use it, but Pat's contribution with Greta there, Thunberg or whatever.
She won 1 year, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I knew. But the thing about her was, I was like, is it one of those years where they had like 6 of them, and she was one of like the environmentalists that are saving the world?
Right.
Yeah.
I knew.
Well, that's why you backed off Fauci too, right?
Correct. He wasn't. Was he alone or not?
I don't know, but you were like, you immediately kind of just.
I was
swayed
on my
that.
own. I was not going to listen to them because I knew
No.
this. The question was, if you don't watch it, doesn't. It was the last 25 solo time people of the year. So 25 years brings you back to like 97, right? 98 or whatever. So,
Right, but it's 25 last, so it would have been.
correct. And they always, very often, do like a weird one or combine. So in my mind, I knew like I was going to go all the way back to Reagan.
Right,
Like,
who was one of the ones.
Yeah, I knew that was. So I felt totally caught. And I kept naming presidents, and I was like, well, at some point they're going to name another president. So I had Giuliani. I knew that.
Yep.
But I was like, at some point they're going to probably wisely then just name another president. But they decided not to. That was a big one. And then they said that Bradley Cooper was Best Supporting Actor for American Sniper, which I was pretty confident he was not a supporting actor in that film. So that was, and we won. I think I snapped at Rico at one point during the game. I think Rico said to me, like, let's get moving here. And I was like, I got 8 points. Like, you can fucking do something.
Yeah.
Stick together.
What was that, Rico?
Stick together.
Okay, we're trying. I'm trying. And after the game, I apologized to my teammates. So we'll see. But yeah, I was not lousy.
What'd you do? You just text the group thread there?
Yep. I said, hey, look, it's on me. I got to be better. I'm the leader of this team. But then Pat fell on the sword and said, hey, look, I'm the character guy. Like, I'm the glue guy. And we're you're bitching. I got to do it. And I said, no, it's okay. It's all right. It's on me. It's on me. We'll be all right. We're going to be okay.
Okay.
I'll be in the Big Apple, as they call it, in May for 3 days for this thing. Oof.
Now, if you guys get the bye, which maybe you can't get now,
We can still get it. I think we're going to.
does that mean you could miss a day in New York? That
I
would be
hope
real
Yeah, that's
reason for you to-
motivation. Yeah, I think we're going to get one more shot at being one of the top 2 teams. It sounds like between now and then. What are you looking at, Dave?
Something case related calling me.
Okay. Well, can you put the brakes on that right now?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Good. Yes. So good win for us. What else is going on?
Did you see this? They said that they tried to kick Will Smith out, and he said no. There's no shot.
Are you asking me if I saw that?
I know you did, but
Okay.
there's no shot that they went up to Will Smith and he refused, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. It seems like the CEO of the academy and somebody else were upset, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what. So they went up to him and he said no.
Well, we don't know they went up to him. He had his
Right.
people.
Yeah,
there.
that's the thing. He probably went to a
Has to be
publicist.
right. Who then probably went to him.
And he said no.
Right.
But like, why not just remove him? Well, I think it's what I said yesterday. I mean, you had a couple of white guys dragging Will Smith out of there. That's not a great look. That is then
Right before he's going to win an award.
then it becomes something like
Yeah.
insane. I'm all for it though. I'm all in now. I want them to take the Oscar away. Like, let's just if we're gonna be ridiculous now, let's just be totally ridiculous. Like it really matters. So they're talking about taking Will Smith's Oscar away. Roman Polanski still has his Oscar, right? Kevin Spacey still has his 2 Oscars.
Yes.
Dustin Hoffman still has his 2 Oscars.
Does Harvey Weinstein's not in the Academy anymore, but doesn't he still have his Oscars?
Yeah, he won Best Picture.
Like they're still like
Yeah.
recorded.
Yeah, I would think
history.
so, yeah.
Like he's not allowed to vote on
No.
anymore, but he
Dustin
still
Hoffman can,
has
right?
his. Yeah.
Kevin Spacey can, right?
I think so. I think the only person they booted was Harvey, right?
Right, and maybe Cosby, I think.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, but I think that's it. So I mean, you're going to take Will Smith's Oscar away because how dumb is that anyway? Like, do you then give it to
Right.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah.
Who I assume finished second? Because we don't know because the Academy and their endless stupidity.
God forbid they ever
don't
release the
release the
vote.
ballots. It would be if they ever came out one day on Twitter and just released every ballot they ever had. It'd be one of the greatest days of my life.
Well, why don't you do it from? Okay, I understand. I guess where they're coming from. Like we don't want to embarrass anybody, but release the stuff from 50 years ago. They're all dead. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
25 years ago,
Maybe
whatever.
10 years ago.
I would love that. It would be a. Oh my god! I would pour over that stuff.
Would it really be that embarrassing? Like, so who finished 5th in actor this year?
Who else was nominated?
Javier Bardem, probably.
I don't know.
Okay, well, whoever. Let's say he finished 5th.
Okay.
Who else? It was Cumberbatch, Will Smith, Bardem.
How am I forgetting this?
This is what happens because you don't care once it's done. Who are the other 2 nominees for Best Actor?
I don't know.
Pulling it up.
Okay. Whoever the other 2 were, whatever. Like, you think Javier Bardem would really care if he was like 5th on the bat? I mean, he's won an Oscar. He's famous. He's married to Penelope Cruz. I think he'd be like that humiliated if he was way behind. Like, he knows that. He's won before.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah, who I don't think finished 5th, actually. He might even finish 2nd.
Did you say Denzel?
Oh, Denzel.
Denzel probably finished
He'd
5th.
probably finish 5th. Yeah, you think Denzel Washington's going to care?
Oh no.
It's not, like, it's just.
Why would
it's-
anyone care? They're the 5th best
They got
actor
nominated
as
for the
voted
Academy
by their
Award.
peers. Yeah.
But let's say there's a ridiculously low total for somebody who maybe doesn't already have an Oscar.
Tough poopies. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
The day goes on. Like, if they announce that tomorrow they're going to start doing that, people would love that. They would consider be good for their website. They're like, look, it's just on our website. This is it. Go look at it. People would go look at that.
Oh my god, it'd be incredible.
I mean, wouldn't you want to know, like, I don't know, like, how close was coded this year to Power of the Dog? Like,
Or like, what were the closest races in history? I go
Right.
back and
Yeah.
see like, oh, they missed an Oscar by 1 vote. Like, that'd be wild.
Yeah. So, I don't know. My prediction, what's going to happen with Will Smith is a 2-year ban from the Academy.
I'll take the under. I'm hearing 6 months.
Who are you hearing that from?
couple different things I'm reading.
Hearing it,
reading it,
scoopage, hearing it.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean like I read.
Oh, how'd that sound to you, Dave?
I don't have any insiders. I don't have any.
Mr. Scoopage.
Who told you
Thank
that?
you.
Those 2 drips from your
No.
podcast the other day? Like who?
No. I don't know anyone in the industry.
says
No,
I'm hearing.
I meant like reading, like seeing on Twitter.
I picture Chris just calling random
various
people.
trade-
random theater managers.
We need to add that to the podcast now. Breaking news. That would be great.
Yeah, tweet that out, please. Breaking news: Chris Klemmer is reporting.
I'm not
that-
reporting
yes,
it.
yeah, oh yeah, from the manager at the
No.
at the showcase at Woburn has told him that while he's putting his popcorn in his bag.
No.
Yeah,
No, but
what was
I was
6 months- but what's
I was
six-
seeing
what was
reading
6
6
months?
months or a year.
what does that even mean?
6 months. I don't know. That's what I was.
What does it mean anyway? Like you don't get to vote for the who gives a fuck?
Well, 1 year would mean that he wasn't eligible for anything next year, obviously.
Okay, but he's not gonna.
No, I think he is. He's doing something right now. I think it might be a slave drama.
Oh, really?
There is some talk that he
Okay.
could potentially.
Okay, but even then, like I get this, so it doesn't really mean anything. Like, he's gonna work in motion pictures.
Oh, yeah.
But the crazy thing is now it's almost like the Phil Mickelson thing, where now the door is open, so now everybody's piling on Will Smith, Wanda Sykes. I'm like, well, you had a microphone on Sunday last time I checked. Why don't you walk out and give a speech then?
Well, I think the host really dropped it. People aren't shitting on the host enough. I thought it was really
Amy
weak there.
Schumer spoke. No, it was not great, but at least she said something. Like,
Yes. Did I
where were
miss
the-
anything? She didn't really say anything. She was
No, but it was out there. At least she was alluding. I agree, it was not great. But where were the other 2? Like, where was
Where were the
everybody?
entire show?
I mean, that was weird. I get it was strange, but boy, it was.
Well, they were
butchered.
triggered by it. They were triggered. They were emotionally harmed by it, which is, by the way, the greatest PR play in history was Chris Rock apologizing to Wanda Sykes. The greatest PR play.
He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was this?
And I hope he doesn't mind me
Oh,
saying
oh,
this,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I saw Chris, at Guy's party, and as soon as I walked up to him, the first thing he said was,
Guy's
"I'm
party?
so sorry."
Yeah, who's the guy?
Guy Geller?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, did you see those tornadoes going around Macomb last night? I'm a little nervous. I'll check in with Guy.
We're good
after
for
the
next
show.
week, though. The weather looks excellent.
It does.
Go, Wanda.
The first thing he said was, "I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "Why are you apologizing?" He's like, "It was supposed to be your night. It was supposed. You and Amy and Regina, y'all were doing such a great job. I'm so sorry. This is now going to be about this." Because that's who Chris is.
Chris is a sweet guy.
Oh, shut up.
Genius.
I mean,
Just genius
fucking. If you think anybody will ever, even if Will Smith didn't walk up, anybody remember Wanda Sykes hosted the Oscars at all? Like, so unmemorable, that hideous bid at that museum, which was horrific.
I do like Ellen going back and forth with somebody about the treatment of other people, right?
Oh, it's
and
perfect.
how sick and,
Perfect.
and disgusted she was.
I gotta say, my first time I'm down on Chris Rock the whole time though. Terrible joke at the Wilbur. Like, how was your weekend? Lame. And then he's saying he's processing it. You got to do a couple. You gotta give me a minute on it, Chris. Jesus Christ.
That's tough audio. You want me to play it? It's tough to hear.
Nah, it sounds like shit.
He's saving his stuff for another special, though.
Well, let's go. But you can talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're there last night or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Chris and I are different because Rock, not you, but we're like Wilbur, like headliners. So we're in a different. I don't know. I talked to him last night. He's fine. He's good.
he's
He
good.
apologized to me
Oh, wow.
for
that's
taking
nice.
away because I'm sort of the headline Wilbur guy of the year. But now he comes in and now it's all that bullshit. Although you
But-
saw him the Today Show today.
That's what I was saying. But the publicity that he
Yeah.
gave you, you didn't need it.
Sorry, sold out.
It's nice.
Yeah, no,
Nice
it's
to
good.
see.
Yeah, it's fine. I guess. Yeah, it was not my permission for that to be up there, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a whole different thing.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
What'd you make of Bruce Willis retiring?
Well, that's been rumored for a very long time.
Yeah.
I think stories like that have gone back as far as I was looking yesterday because I remember hearing it, like 2016 maybe?
Is that what you were hearing?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was hearing.
Okay.
Wow.
I was actually hearing it.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes. From 2016. Yes. That's what Demi told me. I think then.
I see.
Yes. Yeah, so but I looked back yesterday and I saw that there's stories from like 16, 17 that but it was like gossip magazines, but they knew it. I think everybody sort of, was like one of those sort of known secrets, I think, when you
Well, I think when
looked
you're
online.
working that many films and you're around that many people and you're
Yeah.
really struggling, there's a lot of avenues for leaks to come out.
Yeah, it's sad. I'll say this about Bruce Willis, who I was never a massive fan of, not that I disliked him, but I saw a thing going around Twitter this morning where somebody said, is he the biggest,
Action star?
no, is he the biggest star ever to go from TV to movies? And of course the answer to that is no. But like at the peak of his stardom, which was probably like,
Are you thinking like Clint Eastwood? Is that what you're
yeah, or
saying?
Tom Hanks,
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, a lot of people went from, a lot of people went
I guess I
from,
don't count DiCaprio,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'd say Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
this is,
Yeah.
but like, I don't want to like dump on Bruce,
Right.
it's a fucking great career, I mean, Even Travolta, I think, who is.
I think Willis had a better movie career than Travolta.
Probably, but
not as iconic.
I think Travolta's probably a bigger star, like at his peak. We use the biggest star.
Yes.
But I agree, Willis had a better career. But Bruce Willis was in like 94, he was either the first, second, or third biggest star in the world, probably. He takes a supporting role with essentially, like, had one great movie under his belt, but pretty much an unknown director, like a risky, wild script in Pulp Fiction. In that same year, takes a supporting role in Nobody's Fool just to work with Paul Newman, just to do it. And I'm like, that's a great year. That like, nope. The other guys on that list at that point were Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Gibson, Ford. Those guys would not have taken those roles at that point. Like Pulp Fiction, like if you're Bruce Willis reading that script, while it's a great script, is a wacko script.
Oh yeah.
Like, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. And he wanted to do it, and he kind of gave the movie at the time like shit, Bruce Willis is in this. Like he's a huge star. And it was a big reason for that movie's success. It's my least favorite part of the movie.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Really? No, yeah. I hate the girl, and I don't. And it's gotten so. I don't know.
The first time you see it, when he's walking from his car to that apartment building, you're waiting for him to get shot at any moment.
That's true.
It's about as suspenseful as you get. I mean, now we've seen it so many times, we're used to it. But I was at the edge of my seat in the theater.
Yeah, I don't like the movie as much as I used to, if I'm being perfectly honest. But he's excellent, and he's wonderful in Nobody's Fool, and he would do until he lost his, I guess the last 10 years. Every couple of years, he would pop up in something like that. Like he was in Fast Food Nation, or he would try and do some. He was in which Wes Anderson movie he was in? He was in
Moonrise Kingdom.
He was
and he was good in it.
He was very good in it.
But even look at like Sixth Sense, like
true. Also that, yeah,
like
right.
that's a risky move for him.
Definitely.
And it paid off. He was really adventurous. I love that about him, is that he was always willing to he didn't seem to give a shit about certain, he would be willing to take those risks.
Amount of flops, like
Yes,
Hudson Hawk, and
Hawk.
Color of Night,
Yes.
but he didn't care. Like then it bounced back with a huge hit, and it'd save him for a couple of years. And he had a franchise which you could always sort of jump back on.
And he was really good on Moonlighting too.
Very good. Good actor. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of sad. So I think it's going to be a.
I didn't finish that podcast. I almost sent it to Chris yesterday because we share podcasts.
I didn't like it that much.
It was boring, but I was going to ask you, what was like the culmination of it?
I bailed on it.
Do you know anything about like that town that he
No,
just
I
bought
should
up
look it
everything?
back up.
I wonder
No.
like what happened. Do they hate him now? Or
Yeah,
something?
I guess he was sort of legendarily difficult. It's another great movie book is The Devil's Candy, which is the Bonfire of the Vanities making of by they just did a podcast on that too. I'm forgetting the woman's name who wrote it. It's very good. Julie Solomon wrote it, and Bruce Willis does not come across great in that book, and he's in that, which is another massive bomb with Tom Hanks.
Yeah. What did he do?
He's an ass. Like he was at the peak of his movie star, like sort of asshole.
Yeah, it was like that podcast. He threw some party. He just like did not give a fuck about the cops.
Yeah. It seemed like he was. But it seemed like he settled down as he got older. And I always thought there was going to be a great, like late in his career role that would get him nominated for an Oscar or something. It never happened, and it's obviously not going to happen. But he kind of, like the last 7 or 8 years, it was straight to video, bizarro, like Bruce Willis and whoever, like a secondary.
Thomas Jane,
Yeah,
Mike
right.
Tyson. I saw in one movie.
Really?
The Razzies he had his own category. The Razzies.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's kind of sad.
I know.
But that's not his I mean, that's not what anybody's going to remember.
No.
But he had really, 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 really good career. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember. It wasn't he a musician. They're gonna remember those unbelievable tracks, right?
definitely.
What was the band name? It was.
was it Bruno? Or was it the?
Oh yeah, he was Bruno. It was like his alter ego, right?
Yes. Yeah. Respect yourself. It's a top 10 hit.
Yep.
But yeah. So yeah, that's sad. It's sad to see that. I don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
And I liked him in what did I like him into? Something else I forget. I don't know. I mean, Armageddon, by the way, was a massive hit.
Massive hit.
Huge hits. He had like a, I don't know, 10-year run, 12-year run where he was a big star. I don't know when it ended.
It was a long run. Well, then he's in those other M. Night Shyamalan movies like Glass and
He's in the
Unbreakable.
prequel of that, yeah, which was good.
Yeah, and he's very good in it.
He was a good actor. He was a limited but a good actor. Like you couldn't, I don't know, like you didn't see him at period stuff much.
No,
modern
he was a
kind
man
of-
of his time.
Yeah, he had a modern
Yes.
sort of thing. Like I remember he was in that Western. It was terrible. He was in some bad movies, but I liked him. I was like Bruce Willis. So yeah, I was bummed out to see that.
Yeah. You need any gas? Is your gas tank full? Trying to think of a way to segue into this, but
That's a good natural one.
Seems like you picked one.
WEI is giving away free gas tomorrow.
Free gas?
Free
Yeah.
gas
Tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Free gasoline.
Not
totally free.
Not an April Fool's joke.
Oh, those bastards if they did that. So you're telling me that they're giving away free gasoline?
I think they're partnering with somebody. He might own auto dealerships all over the place.
Oh, God.
So
That
it's
asshole?
in my neighborhood is where they're doing.
Are you going to
this.
go or no?
I might check it out.
What's the deal? How are you doing this? This is great. I'm happy to help them out. Oh,
Tomorrow, Free Gas Friday, or April Fuels Day, as Ernie called it. And so Ernie Boch buying 7,000 gallons of gasoline for
well,
you
that's very
tomorrow.
nice.
Yes.
And it starts at 7. And it is at
Rojo's Car Wash.
Rojo Car Wash, which is on Route 1 in Norwood.
Is this like this is
And
worse
Curtis-
than what's he gonna do next?
And Curtis is going to be there, I believe, washing kind of like with the squeegee. Yeah, squeegeeing cars.
God.
Yes.
That's sad.
Yes.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Sad. But that's what I always say about Greg. Like, he has his guys, and that's how he makes the ratings don't matter to him. He's got 7 or 8 really loyal guys, and good for him. Like, whatever. That's fine. It's stupid, but it's fine.
We were having a little off-air conversation about WEI this morning.
What was the podcast you guys were yapping about when I came in here? It's second biggest in the world. You don't listen to it much.
The Daily. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Oh, slow.
Um,
You know, it's thoughtful, though. It's a thoughtful podcast.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Good.
We were just talking about the fact that they're shuffling their lineup, right?
Well,
obviously they're
supposedly, I don't know.
Yeah, but obviously they're like unsuccessful on the ratings side. But we always said that didn't matter as long as they were making a little bit of profit.
Yeah.
Does this prove that they're not making a little bit of profit where they
The
still
gas
have
thing?
to? No, shuffling their lineup. Like, does that prove anything?
I don't really know. I just think it's like what it is between like, you know, hiring a Steve Peralt or a Megan Adelino or a Greg Bedard. Between the 3 of them, it's no money. I mean, like it's just like Moneyball, like without anybody smart running it. Like, you know, they're just kind of like, we'll keep the budget low. And I would think they're probably scraping by, I would guess. But I mean, I remember they have the Red Sox thing, which is just like $10 million. Like that's, you know, then I know they're not making money on that.
Yep.
I never thought about it. Like, you know, like if you're Lou, and Tony Maz gets that job, right? If you're Lou, and I know Lou didn't want to do it maybe, but if Tony Maz gets that job, you are paying the Red Sox $10 million a year. You're their partner, and the Red Sox are going to his direct opponent and giving him a job and like propping him up and allowing him to publicize his other job. That would frustrate me. You know?
Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
Dave, the guy's a source. Okay, he's been good to me.
He
Like,
has
I'm just
been.
trying. I'm gonna try and make him look
that's
good.
why
here.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
pausing for a second because I don't want to ruin this.
Just agree with him. Just agree with me. We feel bad for the guy's been
do.
pumping me full of information the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to have his back. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Lou, but
Yeah.
but that person did articulate that to me, and probably I'm sure it came from Lou. So I do get that.
Yep.
So maybe Lou's the one that struck down the Reamer story. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
will be there as
more
the
free gas? Okay.
jockey, and he will squeegee your worries away with the. Are you bringing your own squeegee? Are you like a?
Okay, I don't want to listen to this. This is depressing.
tough.
Yeah, I just can't. It's so bad. Jesus, that's awful.
It is tough.
Fucking awful. Well, good for Ernie. That's nice. Is it for a charity or just he's a nice
No,
guy?
It's probably just because Ernie spends a lot of money with the company, I would assume, and he's
guess.
a friend of Greg Hills. So
$7,000 of 7,000 gallons of gas.
Yeah,
That's 30 grand.
It's gonna be a shit show tomorrow, I would assume.
Is it one car wash?
Yeah, well, Rojo's is like it's a big. Yeah, that's like the cheapest place to go in that area.
Oh, is
on
that
the
right?
auto mile, right down the street from his dealership,
Oh,
and
that
everything
sounds
like that.
hell on earth.
Yeah.
Who would? Well, I understand.
I know some people who are interested in going. They might not care about the free gas, but I know some people who are interested in going.
Oh, good. Well, I think they should go. I think if you want to go and have a good time and do what you have to do. I guess I don't know. And you get some free gas out of it.
That's true.
People, when is it open?
The line is going to be stupid. It's going to be on. It's going to fuck up traffic.
7
It's gonna
a.m.
go-
they said.
Are
Yeah.
they doing the show from there or no?
No, I don't believe so. I think just Curtis is going to.
Oh,
Squeegee
we'll swing by and
cars.
say hi to Chris. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah. What else?
Do you want to hear a song by Dollar Store Roy Orbison?
A song?
Yes, a parody song by Dollar
Oh,
Store.
he submitted one?
Yes.
See, this is the problem is like, I don't want this person back in my life at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'd prefer he take his own life than be part of my life. Honest, I guess I'm not trying to be, does that sound bad?
A little bit, but that's okay.
But if you said to me, honestly, if you said to me, Chris, well, actually, that's interesting. I would say that. Kevin kills himself, or I have to spend 30 seconds with him. I don't need option C. I don't need it. I don't. I just don't. You see me in like social situations. I'm not a comfortable person.
No.
Like, I'm just not.
You were good at lunch, though.
I was fine, but like I did, I was fine. But I know you guys. I do shows with you guys, so it's different. But I would say the guy you see here is different than the guy off the air.
It is odd you like to do live shows.
But I'm just doing the show though.
I know, but you do more than that. Like at soccer, you go and say hi to everybody, you walk around.
Quickly though.
Yeah,
2 seconds.
Yeah, but that's still that's an extra that some people don't
But they
do.
like it.
Right.
Yeah, I would say I like doing shows, but I appreciate that they appreciate it, and I think people like to see each other. Like I think everyone down in Mississippi is gonna have a great weekend.
Oh, absolutely. I know.
I mean, Dave hasn't organized anything, but that's a whole different conversation.
There will be an email that goes out tomorrow. So
With what?
just ideas for locations to go and do stuff like that.
Like what? What'd you just say?
yeah, locations to go, like bars.
Locations to go and stuff like that? Like what?
Like if you want food or whatever, if you want to go see the movie with Chris. Like
Why can't they create some sort of site on the internet where somebody could look up these things? Is there a search place that people could go and look up, like Magnolia Restaurant? Let me see.
There definitely is.
So what do you have on this email?
I just have a couple restaurants.
Like what?
And
I'm curious to hear this agenda too. I'm looking for stuff to do. Dave, help me out.
well, this is for the people. I don't want to give away all the stuff.
Well, no one's gonna.
Oh, I don't.
I'm upset. I am upset that the Star Drive-In in Magnolia is gone.
Me too.
This looks like an awesome place. Like, this place looks tremendous. I would have gone there. Put it that way.
Well, I trusted the Santa Fe Cattle Company, which you told me about the other day. I looked that up a little bit more.
How's it look?
That. It looks good.
That's not Magnolia though, right?
I believe it's Macomb. Yep. Driving distance.
Tortilla Soup Mexican Grill and Bar in Macomb. That actually looks pretty good.
You're having Mexican on Saturday night, won't you?
I have Mexican all the time now because I just have chicken.
Okay.
And I'll have a little bit of beans, and then that's my dinner.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Protein, baby.
Yeah, my email is literally just that Chris's movie that he's going to go see, and then
Morbius,
and then the
Ooh,
times that we're planning to start both events. That's all. So
that's it. I thought you said it was like places to go.
Well, that's Santa Fe. I looked up some other places.
That's your email. That's the work you put into it.
4 locations. You're the one who told me to put nothing into it.
That's what I'm saying. You're better off doing nothing
than telling them when the shows are going to start, where they are, and giving them 1 or 2 restaurant
tweet out when the
suggestion
shows
ideas.
are going to start.
Yeah, but this is like the 50 people that are going. I have all their emails.
You don't think they follow us on Twitter?
They probably, maybe. I don't know.
I would say the 50 people going to Mississippi to see the show.
Like sending an email and giving 4 suggestions.
It's half-assed though. That's what I mean.
What do you want me to find bowling? It doesn't fucking exist.
Well, you're either in or you're not in.
It doesn't exist.
Bowling
there.
doesn't exist.
Okay,
there.
you know what?
Bowling doesn't exist.
I'm going to add a weather report.
Bowling doesn't exist there. Bowling doesn't
email.
exist there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see the closest one. How far is Columbia, Missouri?
That's pretty far. It's like an hour away. It's one of those. The other movie theater was.
The one that I found the other day was like permanently closed or something like that.
10 bowling centers found in Magnolia in the nearby area. Macomb Bowling Center is closed, you're saying, just to be clear.
Thank you.
I'm asking you. That's what
yes,
you're saying?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep.
Okay. Fine.
Being very, very strange about this.
About what?
About me just sending an email
because it's half-assed.
to 50 people.
It's half-assed. Because you're like, oh, places to go. You're like, oh, here's a show. And because you make it sound like you have this big thing.
How is it half-assed to do something that you told me never to do? You told me.
Well, then why'd you do it if I told you not to do it?
Because I still felt like sending them a couple ideas was a good idea.
Why?
Because it's just a nice
What ideas are there? What
go
ideas?
Go to a movie. Go to a restaurant.
That's
Here's
an
when
idea?
the show starts. Here's the address.
When the show starts is an idea?
That's
an idea?
Sending the email is the
when
idea.
When the show starts, saying here's a restaurant you go to. That's an idea.
We're nitpicking.
No, we're not.
You're diving deep into this one. No, you're going a little.
Is that an idea?
It's quite a concept when the show begins.
Who the fuck are you to say when the show starts?
Well, the idea, the range of the show starting, yes.
So we're not even gonna get a time when the show starts in this email?
Who is this guy? What are you doing here?
It's true though. You have no idea when the show starts. When I get there.
We said yesterday 7 and 7:30. You said for Mike 7 and then 7:30.
No,
for
you said Mike. I don't care.
Yeah,
Whenever Mike show. You guys start whenever you want. That's fine.
That's my understanding as well.
But what a moment that's gonna be for that email for those people. They click on that and they say, "Wow." There's a restaurant. I would have never found that.
Well, they would have said, "Wow."
It's talked about on the show that I listen to every day.
I wasn't expecting an email from Dave today. That's nice of him to point out a few things. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, I would give a weather report now as well.
I'm gonna do it. Sure.
What else? I mean, maybe a historical spot or two.
Okay.
Maybe not 10.
Yep.
But maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
I mean, if you really care about people, maybe give like laundry options. You can give. Yeah, like maybe give them the real lay of the land.
Laundry?
Yeah. What if people need to do their laundry while they're there?
Okay.
Wait, moving there?
I think this email should, if he's gonna really put the effort in, he really should put the effort.
And I would also put a link. Frankly, I put a link to the last column that Guy Geller wrote the previous week.
Great idea. Great idea.
See? Do you want me to do everything for you?
Nope. That's just a
now
good
you're giving
idea.
them a little
this
bit
is
of
good added value on top of the resources that I was
And
planning
if I'm
to
away,
already
what I
provide.
like, honestly, is like a good breakfast. I'd find a good breakfast place.
Okay.
You know, a guy like Chris wakes up at 10:30, absolutely fucking hungover. He wants to have a little coffee, and what are you going to hammer for breakfast?
Oh,
Maybe an omelet or something? I don't know.
I mean, ideally, bacon and a bagel, but
Yeah, there you go. Bacon and a bagel.
Bacon and a bagel.
They have tremendous bagel places down
sure,
there. It must be like
sure.
strolling down, being in downtown Manhattan. It's just bagel places. Why the bagel so big in New York? They say
so
it's the
good.
water.
The water, yeah.
Makes no
Well,
sense.
well, the other thing too is they boil them in New York, where a lot of times like Dunkin' Donuts will toast them. It does taste different.
Their bagels are not. I mean, I'm sure Dunkin' Donuts is advertising here, but I would say their bagels are. Everything else is great. They got to work on the bagels. I haven't had a bagel in forever, but like it's hard to describe what makes it good. But they've never quite mastered that.
No,
Dunkin' Donuts.
the bagel. You lived in New York. The bagels in New York are so much better.
So much better. Yeah. Bruegger's not great. Not great. Not great. So where's the breakfast place?
Well, I care about these things. Hold on. I care about these things, and I'm gonna do my research on each individual location.
Do it right now.
Just like it takes way more attention to detail here, way more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
We do have another Magnolia request. By
When I do a Magnolia breakfast search and the third place is Subway, that's not a good sign. I'm just saying. What's Christie's place called?
Little Town Grocery.
How about this place? Macomb, Mississippi, 105 Main Street, The Morning Rail, RAIL. Look at this place.
Yeah, that picture looks great.
Look at this place. Marron. Well, I mean,
Yep.
my husband had eggs, bacon, grits, and potatoes and enjoyed his meal. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that spot. That looks.
Look
nice.
at this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Curbside pickup too.
This place looks great. Give him a call.
Probably should have just done it there. Okay.
Look at the rail. They're special. 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 bacon, and potatoes. Jesus. How about the flat car? 4 pancakes and 3 bacons? Then they have the lunch.
There it is.
Not that cheap down there, though, I gotta say.
Right downtown too.
They have French toast there. I'm a big French toast guy.
We can ask in a moment. They've been closed for 2 years, but Uh-oh.
Speaking.
Is the morning rail?
Yeah, morning rail.
Oh, great. Do you have a minute or no?
What's up?
So we are coming from Massachusetts. A whole bunch of people are coming for a live show next week, and we were wondering, is this the we're going to be in Magnolia for the live show, but a bunch of people are staying in Macomb. Is this the best place to go for breakfast in town or no?
I've been told that, but I work here, so I'm kind of biased.
But what would your my producer is on with me as well. What would you recommend? Would you recommend what are we going to go with? The morning rail itself, the bacon, the eggs, the bacon. What's the best thing to get?
I would say the most popular item is the rail. It's the 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 bacon, and potatoes.
That sounds really good. Is the bacon crisp?
It can be crisp. Yes.
Oh.
It looks crisp in the pictures.
I'm going. I'm going to be there Saturday. What's your name?
All right, I'm Jeremiah, by the way.
All right, Jeremiah. You're going to see a bunch of people from the Kirk Minihane show down there next Friday, next Saturday. So they're going to come.
The Kirk what show?
Minihane show. Minihane.
Kirk Minihane. Okay.
Yes. So they're going to come say hello to you, Jeremiah. Okay.
All right, we'll be happy to see you.
All right. Thanks.
No problem. Thank you.
See you. Oh,
Perfect.
oh, I'm starving now.
Yeah, that looks great.
Oh, how good does that look?
Yeah, it looks
That's going to add a lot to Dave's email now.
Well, see what I just
Now we
did?
got a breakfast place.
See what I just did? Breakfast, Guy Geller column, and weather. Like,
Yeah. No, now it's
Dave's-
like a newsletter.
right,
Now it's
which is
nice.
what it should be. Instead of like, hey, oh yeah, Chris's movie. Nobody wants to go see a fucking movie with Chris.
Well, it was
I mean,
basically
Go see Morbius?
Yeah, Morbius.
Did you have 4 hours round trip to see Morbius with this idiot?
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds awful, all due respect.
No, that sounds great.
No, the critics are praising it so far,
Yes.
but still, I mean, Jesus. This has now become a highlight of my trip.
The morning rail?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Does that include the Masters?
it's close.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty close.
Finding a good breakfast spot is
Any-
one of the best feelings on earth.
Anytime you're in a small town in America and you're on Main Street and there's a little diner where you can see outside on people walking around Main Street, you can sit there and have your newspaper and have a piece of bacon.
Yep.
That's like one of the 4 best things in the world.
Especially if you can see Minifans.
That's true too. Yeah, maybe I'll have Jeremiah close the place down for me.
Yeah.
Can I do the show from the morning rail like remotely? And you guys will all be at La Mariposa?
Are you looking at that picture from the street, basically?
I'm not.
Out front?
What do you got?
It looks like they have space, like right. You open the door. You pull
Sounds
it up
like we
on
might be
Google.
back there.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
Do you have the menu in front of you, Chris?
I do.
Oh, okay. Are you surprised, given that it's in the middle of nowhere, Mississippi, that the prices are not? They are. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Hamburger and chips are $5.
2 pancakes, 2 eggs, 2 bacon, potatoes.
$11.50.
$11.50.
Is that a good deal?
I wouldn't call it a good deal, but also we don't know how big these.
That's what I'm thinking.
I bet they give you a lot.
Options are limited, and are they taking advantage of people? I don't know. That's a question you might have to ask. But
breakfast sandwich for $4 sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
No, it's cheap as hell. It's fine.
Beverages, $2.25 each. Coffee, tea, water, soda, milk, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, orange juice, apple juice, and slushy. All available for $2.20.
Slushy.
I gotta like this place on Facebook.
Who's having a slushy in the morning?
It's also a lunch place.
They're open till 2 on the weekends.
Okay. I will say this: if you and Harrison aren't having lunch there Friday, you're fucking crazy. Oh yeah. Wait, you see the hours here?
Oh, lunch is tough, right?
Wait a minute. These hours.
What? That can't be right.
These hours cannot be accurate Wednesday through Friday, right?
No, that's not right. So they're saying 7 to midnight.
Yeah, I think it's
7
12
to
p.m.
noon. Yeah.
Oh, so you're in trouble on Friday then. But Saturday and Sunday, Dave, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You go. You know what? That's got to be Harrison and Guy.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Yeah, they're open till we get in around noon. It's limited.
Well, you won't be there. Friday.
Saturday. Yeah, we have plenty of time. On
Friday,
Saturday.
you're not going to make it.
Yep.
On Google, it's saying it's open till 2. Every day.
Yeah.
Except for Monday and Tuesday when they're closed.
That's just like auto-generated. They probably didn't correct that. So.
Why would they be open only till 12 on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I would think with a bustling business community in Macomb, you have a bunch of people at lunch coming out.
The menu I'm looking at says they're open 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday, and then Sunday they're open 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, so I got the copyright 2019.
Yeah,
so.
this is 2 weeks ago.
I think that's when they bought the place.
Yeah. Oh, let me look at this now. Are you looking at the picture with the Coca-Cola thing on the outside there? Is that what you're seeing or no?
No.
Yeah, they look at a nice little patio, I think. Oh, this is like honestly one of the best pieces of news I ever got in my life.
Yeah.
I probably won't go.
So next trip to Macomb, that's where we'll go.
Well, we can do a whole thing. Yeah. Downtown Macomb, by the way, I'm looking at it right now, Main Street, looks pretty nice.
Plenty of options. Yep.
I'm seeing a picture of the bacon on TripAdvisor.com. I can say it is crispy, which I also like.
I mean, you just got to, as long as you can. So I'm actually now on what's the thing on Google where you can like move the street around? What the fuck's that called?
Like
I don't know. Street View.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm getting my first real look at downtown Macomb. It doesn't look that bad.
Not bad.
Oh, it looks all right. It's a dance studio, it looks like.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a look at my place, though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Good. Now I'm in a good mood.
Nice.
Macomb, the birthplace of Britney Spears.
Correct.
And Brandy.
Wait, is Brandy there too?
Yeah, she's born there.
Wow.
Brandy who?
Like That Boy Is Mine, Brandy.
Oh, Brandy, like the one. Did she run somebody over?
Like Disney's Cinderella.
Or was that not
Did
her?
she? That might have been her.
No. Did she?
What? No? Did she?
Am I getting the singer wrong? I always get the singers wrong.
Married to Ray J, who has a sex tape with, sister of Ray J, who
Right. I
has
believe he was
sex
also
tape.
born there.
Oh, good.
Really? So, because that's where the hospital is, right? So
Yeah.
maybe not raised there. You're
No,
right.
they were not raised.
Macomb, Mississippi.
Yeah, because wasn't Britney Spears' mom legit from Magnolia?
She's from Magnolia, right?
Yeah.
That's right. In December 2006, while driving on the 405, she struck a Toyota driven by a 38-year-old who later died from her injuries. Oof. Yeah, she was driving the car 65 miles per hour, did not notice the vehicles ahead of her had slowed considerably. She collided. She was not arrested. There have been multiple lawsuits. $50 million wrongful death lawsuit against her. Wow. They did settle for like $300,000.
Wow. Great performer, though.
I think didn't Kobe Bryant take her to like his prom, wasn't it?
Right.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Kobe's the king. Oh, he's the greatest. He still has his Oscar, right?
He does.
Okay, I'm just trying to. Yeah.
I don't think he gets to vote anymore though.
That's true. Did Sean Penn melt his Oscar yet or no?
No, not. He said he's gonna do it publicly too.
Which one's he gonna do? I get rid of the milk one anyway. That movie stinks. So does Mystic River though. So whatever.
I like Mystic River. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
You probably melt the second one, right?
I think so.
So you don't. Yeah.
Milk's more of like a woke one to melt. I think. Like.
Yes.
It's a good move. It's a good move. Harvey Milk was a rapist. What else is going on?
Are you with Glenn Ordway? Did Tom Brady get Bruce Arians fired
with everybody.
Yeah.
Glenn, that's Glenn's take.
Glenn is all over this coverage.
Really? Oh, he's into it?
Oh yeah, this is probably the most I've seen Glenn tweet in a long time.
There's not much to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, are you naive or new to this?
Who's he talking to? Are you quote tweeting somebody?
PFF Fletch, NFL Insider. I think it's a parody account, maybe.
I saw my friend Ian Rappaport tweet out that like, oh, Bruce Arians made it. No, we all know what happened. Brady came back and he's like, no, I don't like this guy. Get rid of him. And so I was surprised that did he get a job somewhere else? The old Jaguars quarterback, who's the offensive coordinator?
Oh, Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, everyone always talks about him as a head coaching candidate.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
didn't get a head coaching job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't get it, but Todd Bowles got it, right? He was a Jets coach for a while, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Brady doesn't like him, and like this is his tale as old as time. The star gets what he wants.
Where did that go wrong? I don't even remember. Like
I think it's interesting.
Really
well, I think it's. I don't know this, but I bet you, like in a weird way, the stuff that Brady missed about Belichick, the Arians didn't have, like that discipline, that sort of thing. Like he likes the freedom, but he also some parts of it he misses. That I bet you Bowles probably is closer to than is Arians. My guess, I don't know.
I mean, Brady and Arians never seem to be on the same page.
No, even from the start.
They'd have different, like even they'd say totally different things on press conferences after games.
And Arians would throw under the bus sometimes.
Yeah,
which Belichick never, ever, basically, other than the Deflategate thing, never did ever. So like, I don't know.
Well, obviously they won a Super Bowl, but I feel like Arians took a lot of shit in that first year with Brady, and then maybe it's just because they won the Super Bowl. He didn't take any shit for his coaching in the second year. Really.
Right. I think so. Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, I was surprised just because it hadn't been rumored or anything, but I wasn't surprised once I saw that. Once you think about it, like Brady wanted him out. I'm sure he wasn't going to come back if he was going to be back. And the Glazers were like, yeah, we'll wait a little bit and then we'll get rid of him.
Is there a chance all of this is because of that? In other words, the whole retirement thing, all that bullshit is all him playing.
Could be.
Chicken.
It could be.
With the Glazers about Arians?
But maybe. I would think the Glazers would just acquiesce to Brady.
So they did eventually anyway.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think Brady wanted to go somewhere else. That part is, I think, true because of Arians in some part. But I think that part, once that couldn't happen, once the Glazers were like, nope, you're with us or you're done. Then Brady said, again, who knows? My guess is Brady said, okay, fine, I'll come back, but get rid of him. And they said, well, so they kicked him up some bullshit job upstairs or something?
Yeah.
And Brady did meet with the Glazers in London right before he came back from retirement. So you wonder if that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, I would think so. What do you think the person born and raised in London behind them said when they saw Tom Brady?
Oh boy, it looks like we might have a real quarterback here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I think they said that too.
Is that his real hair?
Well, they kept talking.
Yeah, they had a lot of questions.
Wow. Yeah. Real yapper. Jesus. All right. What else?
Do you want to play a game or?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I do have to say before we get into, any of the game or anything else, even you'd have to admit, by your standard, that was a really boring interview with the Newburyport people. Okay, yeah, good enough. Good enough. They seem very nice.
They seem very nice.
Jesus,
but you had said I should have on owners of movie theater, so you do that, and then.
Wait, but they can, but you can also just not run them.
No, I have to put a show on every other day. So
I did enough about me with Peter Gammons that I like Peter Gammons. He's a very nice guy, but it was so incomprehensible that we never ran it. Like I felt bad.
Was it like his tweets, just like gibberish?
Yeah, it was just weird, and I was like, I don't think I can run this. Like I don't know, but I actually like Peter Gammons. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But very, very weird situation.
That wasn't that bad. There was some insight into, that's a nice little story about they always want to own a theater. They got this opportunity. Newburyport's a nice town.
It is a nice town. It is a nice town.
So
I didn't mind. I didn't mind the interview. I thought I had fun talking to them. So
yeah, I'm sure you had a lot of fun. Well, what are you? We all did. What movie are you seeing today?
Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Oh, nice.
Which is an anime movie. Actually opened number 2 at the box office a couple weeks ago. And yesterday I saw a dog. Channing Tatum, which was actually pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, and by the way, people will know this. Harry Minahan's on the show today.
He is.
We taped it yesterday, but Harry Minahan, ball breaker extraordinaire, is on the show.
He is. Yep.
Ooh, I don't know.
And a little controversial.
Ooh.
And you'll see once it
ends in a huge controversy.
If you listen on Spotify, you can't. You're going to see it right away.
We're fucked.
Right away.
We are fucked. There's no question. We are fucked about that. We'll play a game. Let's play a game. Why not? Let's play a game. But first of all, what did you think of the game? Oh, you said that.
Yeah, so I will say, though, Mike's game was better than Dave's game when he tried it.
Oh,
I don't remember that. What was that?
Shut your filthy mouth.
It was so long. It was a horrible game.
That was the golf game. Remember? Yeah. answer a question, you get a birdie, or how many chances it takes.
Oh, that was rough.
No,
That
it was a good one.
bad.
It was a good
That
one for
was-
sure.
That was
No, it was
bad.
good. It was good.
That was really bad. That was bad.
So
How long's the Harry conversation?
25 minutes.
Wow.
By the way, is Harry going to go to sleep early because the women's main event? I guess it's going to be
Night
women,
one is women, right?
You think?
Yeah, but I actually think they're going to close it with the rattlesnake.
Not if he's not fighting.
I think it could be, but there's
you
going to be
think fans are
they're,
gonna-
they're going to fight though. I mean, they're going to have like a.
They
thing.
probably have to fight.
They're going to have a thing. Yeah. That's yeah.
So they'll start.
And we can't tape Sunday night.
yeah, what does next week look like?
Oh, right. Yes.
TBD. Yeah, if you want to come in Monday, maybe.
I can come in Monday. It's probably the only day I come in. And you can do a thing
Drive
with
a hard
Riggs.
bargain. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I think my guess is we'll do a show Monday. We'll do a show Tuesday. Then we'll have a show Wednesday. But it's going to be a couple of interviews I'll have done, like with Riggs probably, and then somebody else. Sort of a special surprise, I think.
Oh.
I have no idea who that is. So.
Oh, okay.
He's working on it.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm on
good.
it. Yep.
How about, they're promoting, he has this show Tuesday for Masters Week from Sirius. Why not Freddie? Give us a little Masters insight.
I am trying.
You reached out to
Yet
his co-host
again.
on that Sirius show yet, no?
I have tried to, yes, and he has not responded to me.
George, what's his
Mr.
name?
Downing?
George Downing, is
or
that his name?
Downey? Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Nothing.
Yeah. Who is he, by the way?
I don't even know.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, I see him on Twitter, but he doesn't do. I think he's a golf coach. I think
Yeah.
he coaches a team, but I don't know what team or anything. But
Yeah. And Freddie calls him homie on the show sometimes, which I like.
I like that.
I actually feel pretty good that Freddie's going to make the cut next week. As long as he plays. I actually am pretty confident for some reason.
Okay.
And nervous. I'm so nervous about the Masters next week. My pick, Abraham Answer, international player, withdrew yesterday.
Oh.
For this week. So I got to think of that as well if you're listening. Well, too late probably the tournament started. But the Masters, I can't even, I can barely sleep. So go ahead.
Okay. So bringing back A Star Is Gone.
A Star Is Gone.
When I take out the top build star movie poster, and I'll give you the next two, and you got to name the movie.
Weren't we just talking about how we wanted him to bring that back off
Who?
air?
I don't think we were, no.
Oh, no?
No,
Just what you guys discussed.
I'm
Okay.
a fan of this game. I was thinking it was the years. I was thinking of the years with the, I'm saying that like,
Oh, the Hall of Fame thing.
no, not that, but like if you took Harrison Ford's name off the Fugitive. Is
Yeah,
that what you're doing?
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, is it the top 10 movies from the year?
From 1984.
Oh,
Your
I'm
favorite year.
sorry.
I want you to go 10 for 10 here.
I'm nervous though.
This is a murderer's row of movies.
So you're removing
Right. So like it was the
top
Fugitive.
build star.
It'd be Harrison Ford.
It'd be Celia Ward and Tommy Lee. Was that be right?
I did. I
Was
did
it?
that one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
1984, starting at 10 or 1.
Starting at 1.
1.
And it's only movies released in 84. So, if it came out in December of 84, it still
Oh,
counts.
okay, so it's not like Return of the Jedi or something.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Judge Reinhold,
Uh-huh.
John Axton.
John Ashton.
Ashton.
Hmm?
Ashton? Axton? Ashton.
John Ashton?
I'm sure you're
right. That's Marvin Dorfler from Midnight Run.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver.
Ooh, that's really tough. I'm going to see if Dave can guess that one.
Dan Aykroyd. I wasn't a big Dan Aykroyd
Think there's
guy.
any chance that he could have been built first at that time or not? Like, why wasn't he built first? He'd been trading places and.
No, he wouldn't have been built
No?
first. No.
I don't think she wasn't in Ghostbusters or
You
something
got it,
like
Dave.
that. That's
but,
it? Okay.
But like Bill Murray
Bill
was
Murray
it
was
was like
it.
huge. Stripes, I guess, was a bigger. Yeah. Yeah. But it's pretty close. Like, it's closer than you think.
Oh, yeah.
If it's his movie, it's Aykroyd's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's say it's Belushi instead of Murray. Who gets built first?
Well, I guess it sort of depends, right? What Belushi had done in the interim.
Wouldn't have been very much.
I mean, he died a couple of years before that.
Yeah, only a couple.
That's true. Yeah. It's like it would have been something big. I don't know. Chase would have been first. If he had been in it. If Chevy Chase. Would have been
yeah.
First. Which he would have been fine in that. But
Yeah, he would have been.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Number 3. Kate Capshaw, Amrish Puri. Amrish Puri, excuse me.
Amrish Puri.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd probably be more on the Kate Capshaw.
That is Indiana Jones?
Correct.
In the temple. The kid in that is that the same kid from Goonies, right?
Yeah.
He's in like he's supposed to be really good in this movie
Yeah.
with
Is it everything,
oh geez, the woman
everywhere,
from
all at
Crouching
once.
Tiger, Hidden
Michelle
Dragon.
Yeoh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like he's supposed to be like really good in it.
It's supposed to be a really good movie.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that one. Number 4, Phoebe Cates, Hoyt Axton.
Hoyt Axton, yes, who was a singer. That's Gremlins.
That's correct. Number 5, Pat Morita, Elizabeth Shue.
Ooh, Dave, you know that one? Tough.
I don't even know who Pat Morita is.
You know who Pat Morita is. I'll give you a hint. It's Mr. Miyagi.
Oh. I think it's just a little too old for me. Elizabeth Shue, the furthest I go back with her is like The Saint and
Okay,
Cocktail.
but he's Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, a Karate Kid?
You got
She's
it.
in
There
Karate
you
Kid.
go.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
How about these movies, right? It's top 5 is insane.
Why are they
You
so
have to tell-
predictable? Like, why am I answering these
It's a
questions?
huge year of movies.
I bet I thought he made them tough for you. I thought he like tried to be
No, well,
Jeff D'Lo-esque.
No. I want to see. I want perfection. 10 for 10.
All right.
Well, I'm nervous. I always get nervous when I think it's easier though, because then you get the cliffhanger one, which still haunts me. Go ahead.
Back half is harder. Number 6, Kim Cattrall, Bubba Smith.
Police Academy.
It's correct.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. I always forget Kim Cattrall's in that.
Number 7, Laurie Singer, Diane Wiest.
Laurie Singer, Diane Wiest, Sarah Jessica Parker, Chris Penn. Wait. Who's billed second? Where's Lithgow? What?
And
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, yes. You know what film that is, Dave?
Nope.
Give you a hint. A guy by the name of Ren McCormick comes into town. All he wants to do is dance, and they're not letting him.
Footloose.
There you go.
Yes,
Fucking
love
got
that.
it.
Love
Fucking
that
got it.
movie.
Great soundtrack.
Phenomenal.
Give me a little. Oh, we can't knock Chris's music off.
sorry.
Well, you're almost paradise, but yeah.
Number 8, Kathleen Turner, Danny DeVito.
Romancing the Stone.
Only 2 left. Number 9,
I'm nervous.
DeForest Kelly, James Doohan.
See, this is actually tough because I am not a fan of this franchise. So, Search for Spock, Star Trek 3. Okay, all right, yes. Which I don't think I've ever seen.
Oh, it's actually one of the better
I've
ones.
acted, by the way, with DeForest Kelly.
You did?
Yes, at my Star Trek thing. Remember the
was
the
he-
video? He's in it.
No, is he?
Yes, I'm not in it with him live.
All
Chris.
right,
It's
all right.
it's
I'm
a
thinking, like, what-
it's like it's like Disney. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was out there like a year or two ago. Remember
Yeah.
that thing? Yes, he was in there. Yeah, my friend.
That was what? Was that like outside acting things that you did? Like you took dance lessons, obviously we know that.
No, I went to it's a thing that was on the show. Like somebody found an old video of me.
Yeah, but what was that? Was that just from school, like high school?
No,
or
I went to
something?
like Disney with a buddy of mine,
Oh,
and
okay.
they do those videos, you know.
Oh, right. That's
Go
right.
ahead. How many do we have left?
This is it.
Oh, I'm gonna see. This is oh, God.
Daryl Hannah, Eugene Levy.
That's a what a year.
What
huh?
a year, right?
Jesus.
Unbelievable.
Wow, splash.
How about that? 10 for 10.
Would you have got all 10? Would you have got the Search for Spock?
I don't know if we would have got the Police Academy.
Bubba Smith wouldn't have been the giveaway. All the other great films he's been in.
Yeah, that might trip me up. I was
Oh,
never
yeah.
a huge fan. I watched the sequels later. It's in '84. I was still so young.
Yeah. Same way. I didn't see Police
So
Academy.
I watched
until,
Police Academy 3 a lot, but not the first one.
Right. Yeah. Which one was? Yeah, I saw 2 in the theater. I remember that Police Academy 2. But yeah, there you go. Okay.
Kim Cattrall, was she in Porky's too? Am I right about that?
She was, and she was in Mannequin,
You forget how many big movies of the '80s she was in.
and she was in. She was Tom Hanks's wife in Bonfire of the Vanities. Like she had.
Was she?
Yeah, she had a bunch of chances.
Yeah.
But
Why is she such a bitch? Why?
I don't know. I don't know that she is, Dave. I don't know that she is. Maybe
Well,
maybe the other ones are.
yeah,
How about
I'm
that?
sure.
Sarah Jessica Parker was in one of the top 10 movies that year as well. Footloose. Huh. Interesting.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It's probably her best movie though.
I'm ashamed to say I haven't not seen that motion.
Really?
picture. No.
Really? Wow. Okay.
No, I have not. All right, let's hear this dumb song. Let's get out of the way.
Oh, you wanted to? Okay.
Is it good or no?
You can be the judge of that.
Kirk's hole was tight for a while until he saw my Italian smile. And when he saw me last night, he held my cock so tight. Then he stopped to watch it grow. Oh, I heard him yell that he loved my smell. Now I've been creaming all over you.
All right, I'm good.
Cream.
What are you laughing at?
Funny, come on.
That's funny.
He's leaning into it. It's funny.
I get it.
I think he's trying to show his vocal range.
I get
That's
it.
what I think
His
he's trying
voice
to
is
do.
awful though.
It's quite a voice.
It's terrible. Like I admire the confidence, but he thinks he's a good singer.
That's what he said, right?
And he thinks if he's as good a basketball player as he is a singer, I would give him a 10-0. I'd spot him 10-0 at play to 11.
You can get
Honestly.
away with a lot with a 10-inch dick, though. You can get away with
I
a
guess
lot.
that's true.
Yeah.
Where he's not wrong is, like I don't want. I actually listen to some of the show. Listen, like I said, trying to listen to everything. I listened to a few minutes this morning. Latino Kirk was on.
I heard that too.
Red as a solo show, so I listened to him on there. Our friend Red, who's not a cunt at all, honestly,
Not at all. Great guy.
and it came up somehow conversationally, and Red was speculating that guys like Kevin and the idiot who fucked up the Madawaska thing. The one who sent the picture of his kids to the studio. It was for the Christmas card.
Right, yep.
Yeah, nice guy. His mom's very nice. That they're jealous of you being here. So I actually thought of you while I was running. I thought, what does Chris think of that?
I don't know. I imagine I'd be jealous. Like if there were, if someone else was in here, I'd be like, oh, I could probably do better. You know, like
Right.
you can't help but think that way. So I'm sure.
And when I would say to those guys, if this is how they feel, first of all, I don't really care, but I would say I'm not interested in like people who are on. You know, like I don't want people who are like that, like Chris, and they're nice guys and Rob, but they're always like on. I still remember seeing that guy, Madawaska Rob, at one of these live shows. He pulled me over after the show. He's all amped up. He's like, what's it going to take for me to get in this business? I'm like, get the fuck away from me. What do I know? I don't know anything. But they're always on and joking and like big person. I don't want that. You know, I kind of want a wet blanket in here. And I have two of them. But you know what I mean? Like these guys are not on guys like that. I like them. They're good in the show, but they're not like, I don't want this crazy, wacky, loud. I don't need, you see like when Lenny Clark, who I really do like, he'd come into the studio and it made me uncomfortable. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I think it all depends on, like, what your role. Like, I'm the sidekick, right? Like, it's the Kirk Minihane show.
Right.
So, like,
but if Kevin comes in, it wouldn't be.
Right.
So that's the thing.
So, like, but yeah, so, I mean, you got to kind of,
have your own show.
Exactly.
It's great. Good luck. I'll support you. If I like it, I'll listen to it. You know, I don't know. Well, is there somebody else you want to hear, Dave, other than Kristen? They've been thinking about it for months.
That I want you to hear?
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously I toss you names privately. I don't like to put anyone on the spot.
What happens since my guy Thrill Ride? Where's he been?
Please, that was a long ass time ago.
Jesus.
That was way before starting here, by the way, too. That wasn't even part
I
of
understand
this.
that.
Yeah.
I understand.
Nonsense
But yeah, I thought of that and I thought, well, no, that's not how we do it here. Like, I don't need that. I don't like that.
People want to impress you, they get jacked up, maybe. That's how
No, but these are on guys, though. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
the way they are in their life, and they're just, you know, it's okay. It doesn't mean they're not good guys. It just doesn't work here.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know. You want to take calls?
Sure.
I don't think you don't care about Eric. I actually like the Eric Church move, by the way, canceling a concert. Who gives a fuck? You earned a lot of money to cancel that concert to go watch a basketball.
That's kind of sucked though for fans who traveled.
Fuck them. Who cares? Fuck them.
Okay, so if I just said I want to watch, I want to watch the Masters on Saturday, I'm not. We're canceling the live show. You'd say, Kirk, I support that, right?
Yes.
You would. Okay, you would have no.
Now I wouldn't like it, but I.
Because there are
respect your
fans.
decision to do it.
There are fans who are going to make, like, I know as a Bruce fan, like, you know, you go and travel and make a weekend out of it.
Of course. Yep.
Like, you can't watch the game. You can't DVR the game. Is he a fucking child? Fuck. What?
I'm turning.
Did I walk into that one?
You got me.
I mean,
not
I
a very
saw,
professional
but
move.
isn't that
I saw
like
KFC tweeting, and I understand what he's saying, but like, but that's like,
what was
like,
he saying? Just the same thing. You earn the right to be able to.
But
do
like, you know, when you map out a concert tour. So he's a big fan of the University of North Carolina?
Yeah.
So he's a big fan of like 19-year-old boys dribbling a ball around, right? And hopefully they put it in that thing more than Duke does, right?
I guess so,
That'll make him happy.
Yep.
Does he have a show scheduled for Monday?
I don't know.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I assume if these Tar Heels win, he'll watch it. So,
Yep.
So when they mapped out the tour schedule, it never crossed his stupid mind that this might happen?
It didn't apparently.
Yeah, like I mean, if you like college basketball that much, then like don't work that weekend.
Take the whole tour off
Yeah.
until like, you know, I mean, but I guess my thing is like that's fine and everything, but like you do have to understand that some of your fans are going to think you're a giant asshole. And if you're comfortable with that, that's okay. But like he just did this like yesterday, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty late for travel and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Oh,
that.
yeah. I mean, my guess. When is it? Where is the show?
I believe it was. Is it in Texas?
Okay. I mean, my guess is most of the people are localized.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of travel, but
Yeah.
some do, and some want to go, and then maybe they won't be able to go to the next show, and you know, I don't know.
They got hotel rooms, even if they are local, there's still an expense there.
Yeah, like I felt bad moving that we did the Wilbur for a reason. Like we didn't do it because there were sporting events, but I always feel bad because people book stuff. It's hard, but.
Yep.
But
yeah.
you did it so far in advance. Like for instance, my wife and I, we had a hotel room, but it was so far out, we got a full refund.
We also did it because it was precautions.
Right, but the day, like the week before, you oftentimes can't get a refund.
True, though I will say this, because people call me out on this, there's no tour schedule right now. But Springsteen is touring, and he announced it tomorrow in July 16th in Boston or wherever. We are moving the Wilbur again. Like, I won't cancel it, but I'm moving it, just so everybody knows. Like, that is definitely, I'm not, it's 72, you think I'm missing another Bruce concert? You're out of your fucking mind.
Just go see him somewhere else.
Yeah, but I want to see him as much as I can on this tour. This is it. Like, I want to see.
Is this why you're thinking about retiring in July? Is this,
Yeah.
you're just going to follow Bruce around?
Yeah, I'll go see him every day if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should do a podcast about that.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, it's
okay. You've walked me into it. You make a good argument.
Just-
yeah, because you can plan for this.
just
realistically.
DVR the fucking game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you want to be there with your family. He was at the last game with his family, so
then don't tour. Like I don't know what to say.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course you could do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it is kind of a dick move. What if like what's a 10 out of 10 dick move? Like a celebrity dick move. Will Smith? I don't know.
Oh, that's just heinous.
Okay.
I don't even
And
put
one
that in a
is
realm.
whatever. I would
Yeah.
put this at.
Hey, Bill Cosby, what he did to some of his fans might be a 10 out of 10 move.
Yeah, but that's more of a.
So we're taking criminal activity
Yeah,
out of it?
yeah.
Okay.
Although Will Smith, I guess, could be a criminal act. But whatever. I would say 5.5 out of 10. Like not crazy. He's rescheduling it, right?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, then that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
He stinks anyway. I mean, that's the other thing.
Oh,
He's a huge Bruce fan, but he stinks.
he's a big Bruce fan.
Huge Bruce fan. Yeah, he has a song about him. Yeah.
Inspiration.
Oh, he's
Oh,
good.
right, he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a great song. I guess Jerry will defend him. Jerry loves him.
Yeah, that's right.
Anything new on the North End or no? I haven't really been paying attention.
No, I saw Michelle Wu got her whole they can't like protest outside her house ordinance passed the other day. I guess they just changed the times, but they basically did it specifically for her.
Oh, is that
so
right?
They don't wake up her kids or
Good.
anything. at
Well,
night,
that's
whatever.
always good.
So, yeah.
Yes.
But
Good
nothing
when the kings and queens have different rules than the rest of us.
Yep.
I always like that. All right, go ahead.
All right, they're loaded up.
Hello.
What's up, Kirk?
What's up? Good morning.
Morning. I heard you say a few episodes ago you and your brother were going to go play golf in Alabama somewhere.
Well, he's
You
not.
guys playing on-
So he's not coming on the trip with me, but I am going to bring my clubs with me. I think. I might play. I don't know. I might just stop somewhere, play 9 holes somewhere quick. I don't know, like somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Why you have a good hole in the wall place that's not going to be super crowded.
Where are you going to be traveling through?
I don't know. If I drive from Augusta to Magnolia, it looks like through like almost like Montgomery, kind of that way.
Yeah, there's nice RTJ courses there. Robert Trent Jones.
I know who
I don't know if you wanna play
RTJ
those.
is. I know who RTJ is. How dare you? Yeah, we'll see. Thanks for the call. Not particularly lively, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Who knows? I play less. I would like to play more golf this year, but I'm sure I won't. Hello.
Turkey, it's Mitchell, the #1 barista in New England.
Wow. Whoa. Boy, this is a... I mean, you're not the Minihane. I'm not the Minihane you should be talking to, but good morning, Mitchell. Mitchell? Is it Mitchell?
Kirk, whatever you want to call me.
Okay. Thank you, Mitch. What's going on?
So I just want to know what's going on with Adam. He always talked about you when he was making that foam cream in the back of Starbucks.
Ridiculous, Mitch. That's ridiculous. First of all, I don't like foam on my hot chocolate. As you know, if I go to Starbucks, I get it without foam. You should know that, Mitch.
Oh, of course. It's only the thing that he talks about the most.
Okay. I don't know that. I didn't realize that was a conversation you two were having.
So why aren't you guys talking? I'm here to rectify the relationship.
Well, I don't know if... I don't know if you're the arbiter I'm looking for necessarily, Mitch. No, please, the floor is yours. Go ahead, Mitchell.
No. I would never cut you off. I figured a nice little spinach feta wrap in your hot chocolate, and we could all solve the world's problems.
You think that would take care of all this deep-seated family history? Just a sandwich and a hot chocolate?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Mitch. I'll think about it. Good to talk to Mitch.
It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's just a lot. It's the life of brothers is ups and downs and ups and downs. I would say we're certainly not in the peak right now, but this is life. You know?
Good morning, Kirk. Glad
Hello.
to catch you on a day with Chris because I wanted to chat about movies a bit. You've got me into some of the older ones, with the Robert Redfords and Dustin Hoffmans. But I want to ask, because I just watched Apocalypse Now for the first time last week. Have you ever seen the related documentary, Hearts of Darkness?
The one his wife made?
Yeah, the one about Francis Ford Coppola and all the
Yep.
struggles with the film.
Certainly,
okay.
certainly
well,
have.
I
yes.
thought I'd recommend it if you hadn't seen it. It
Yep.
sounds like you have.
I have.
It seemed right up your alley.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I haven't seen it.
No, it's good. I don't know where the hell it is now. I saw it years ago. It's probably on YouTube. I would think, right?
I hate watching stuff on YouTube.
Me too. It'd be your TV you can put it on there, no?
I know you can, yeah.
I agree, though. It's I'm not a big fan of it. Of course, we're on YouTube right now, are we not?
That's right.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I thought we were just going to do the start of the show.
That's true. Yeah. See you later.
Yeah. All right.